This year, CYIA was a little bit different because normally teens from all over the state go up to Salem. There's usually about 125, 150 students, and this year they made the call that that's not a good idea. And so we did it locally. And so Douglas County, our Umpqua chapter, and Coos chapter joined together to do our own CYIA, which meant instead of just getting to take my teens up there and participate, me and the director from Coos had to suddenly plan the whole thing, which was a daunting task, but we did it. And no one got hurt, no bones were broken, no one got sick, like it went really well. And we had 21 students who went, so that's 11 students from our area, so that includes Mercy, Philip McKenzie, and then however many other students that is from different churches. And we had 8 staff people from from all over, so for the 2 counties. And we were only one of 10 CYIAs happening, so they split it up, so there were 9 other trainings running, and so we had a total of 112 students across the state that got trained last week. So that was pretty sweet. So those are teenagers, and a lot of them have never shared the gospel before. And this week they learned how to share the gospel with kids, and 350 kids heard the gospel. Our club, or our hub, our CYIA, we didn't actually go out and do 5-day clubs because we wanted to be sure that our teens weren't exposed to too many germs while we were out there. But some of the other CYIAs did that, so 350 children were reached, and there were 13 salvation decisions across the state from kids. So yeah. And funny enough, 2 of those were from our hub. Even though we weren't doing any outreach or anything, we had one of our students who was sitting outside practicing their Bible lesson. We were at a church, and there were these kids that kept riding around on bikes and like just riding through the parking lot. And they rode up to her, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "I'm practicing a Bible lesson. You want to listen?" And so they did. And at the end, she gave an invitation, and the 2 children received Christ. And it was just one of the coolest things, because like even though we were not reaching out, God brought the kids to us. And the face of the teen, she's a third level, and she was just sitting there like when we all saw the kids run away, and she was like reacting really weirdly, so we all ran over because we're like, what happened, and she's just standing there like this, just like smiling and laughing, like she couldn't believe it had just happened. And that's the story of a lot of the teens, is they're just like, we can't believe that God is using us to share the gospel. And so and now they're going to be doing 5-day clubs throughout the rest of the summer. So pray for these teens that they'll have the energy, because even teens get worn out. So, and I get worn out. So, continue to pray for us. And thank you so much for praying for us. It was a really, really great training. And these teenagers, they get really, really excited. They get really excited about talking to kids. And it's really cool that there's some adults who have never shared the gospel. But these kids, they're committing to spending their summers sharing the gospel with kids. And it's just an amazing thing to be a part of. So thank you for praying.